Hey, what's up? Do you want to learn how to gain over 5,000 followers on Instagram in 2 weeks? If I was able to do it, so can you. It took me 1 year to hit 100 followers on Instagram, mostly because I was doing it all ass backwards and really had no goal or strategy. Then I decided, let's see at the beginning of this year if I can hit 10,000 followers by the end of the year. I'm halfway there and gaining more every single day. This is my guide for you on how to hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. Step 1, be consistent with your work. Nobody wants to follow a page that uploads one day and then disappears for 2 weeks, then comes back with 5 photos, then disappears and comes back a month later with a single photo. If you can set a goal, say it's 3 photos a week, 4 photos, who knows, who cares? Being consistent with your work not only greatly improves your photography or whatever you do, but it also shows that your audience will have something regular to see. If you're not being consistent with your work, why follow? You wouldn't want to follow a page that uploads 1 photo one day and the next 2 weeks they dump 1,000 photos. You'd probably unfollow. But if you're following a page that every other day they're uploading something, you know that you're going to log on to Instagram and you're going to see whatever new work that they have. Be that page for your audience. Be an account that someone wants to follow. Tip number 2, create engagement with your photos. One of the great things you can do is ask for opinions on certain items. Say you're about to upload a photo and you have no idea what your caption's supposed to be. What I saw another photographer do the other day was they had an argument between Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. It's amazing. It gets people to reach out to your page, you get DMs, you get comments on your post. Hypothetically, they could do nothing with your post, but it's helping boost the engagement on your account. And that's what Instagram wants to see. What Instagram doesn't care about is commenting 1,000 fire emojis. If your audience wants to help comment and they don't know what to say, chances are they're just going to comment a bunch of fire emojis, which is great, but it doesn't help your post. Using carousels is a great way to have people stay on your post longer. If it's more than 1 photo, they can swipe through, they can comment what their favorite is, and maybe comment something they like about the photo, instead of just seeing a single photo, liking, and swiping on. Instagram knows when people are on their photos and how long they stay on your photo. If you can get people to stay longer, your chances are more people are going to see your photo. Okay, tip number 3, using hashtags and tagging the right accounts. Now, I directly can't speak on hashtags because my reach is very random. One day my reach on hashtag could be 1,200, 2,000, and the next day it's 0. For that reason, I suggest creating a hashtag list that maybe works for that photo, using that, throwing some unique written ones on for the photo, and change it up a little bit here and there, but there's better videos with better advice. Getting your work featured is something I can speak on. Getting your work featured on huge feature pages can be very beneficial initially. I found generally that after a large account has featured me once or twice, I don't see much growth when they continue to feature me, because the people that will actually click over and follow you generally already have and they've seen your work, therefore you're just not going to see much growth. But getting featured initially can be huge for growth. My tips for getting featured is, if there's, say, a certain page you want to be featured on, regularly tag them. More times than not, they'll have a certain hashtag, and be active on their page. Comment on recent posts, like their stuff, and chances are when you post, tagging them and using their hashtag, your pictures will be rated higher or ranked higher on their page. I don't know if that's 100% true. It's what I've done. It's worked. I've gotten a ton of features from large pages. Or another tip for getting features is don't tag a bunch of accounts that are useless to your picture. Say you have a picture for San Francisco, don't tag a New York page on that photo. They don't care. They're going to feature New York pictures and not your San Francisco picture. For that exact reason, I generally will tag a lot of San Francisco-based feature pages, such as San Francisco World, Only in SF, and Best of. Combined, those have almost 1 million followers, and when you're featured on them, chances are you're going to have a large quantity. What I wouldn't do is go and tag a New York feature page or an LA feature page, because even if they do see it, they're not going to feature you. It doesn't do them any justice with their theme. And that brings us to our next tip, themes. Some people love themes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But my personal experience is, I can't keep a theme for the life of me. If you look at my feed right now, my theme is scattered. I try to keep a theme a few times, but I found that just posting really good photos, people aren't generally going to your page to find your photos, at least when you're starting out. Keeping a theme is probably something I should do when I get a little larger, but as of now, I focus more on getting really good photos than I do on maintaining a theme in my photos. Is that the best thing to do? I don't know. Is it working for me? It is. And it could work for you as well. My next tip is Reels, and this is my biggest tip. Upload Reels constantly. If you can, upload a reel every single day. It's huge for your page. Literally, here's some of the numbers on Reels I'm getting right now. And these are growing Reels. If you're trying to grow a page, Reels is your best friend. And for the longest time, my Reels would sit at 1,000 to 2,000 views, which is kind of pitiful. And then out of nowhere, some of my older Reels just started blowing up and getting numbers. Now I'm averaging 10,000 views a reel, with some of my best Reels just about to break 300,000 views. Instagram wants to beat TikTok, and if they can do that by featuring your post and your Reels, they're going to. And they're gonna give you boosted numbers. You don't have to worry about organic reach because Reels is gonna do its own thing. On Reels, make sure you use hashtags. I found that when I don't, it was really pitiful reach initially. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them in the comments and I'll try to answer them as quickly as I can. If this video somehow manages to break 100 likes, which I doubt it will, drop your Instagram down below and I'll review your Instagram accounts in the next video. Can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.